day, traders. This is Master FX Shifu from the Universal Forex Dojo. Let's hop onto the charts and see what we've got for the day. Now, before we do that, let's check out the Wushu 2.0.
Automate your entire trade management process with the most advanced tool on the market. Remove emotions, perfect execution, all instruments. Trade the Asian session, London session, and New York session in your sleep. Spend less than 2 hours on charts and allow the Wushu to trade for you through all sessions. Wushu 2.0 features auto place, stop orders, auto break even, auto partials, auto trail stop, proprietary auto exit strategy. How it all works. Step 1. Analyze your charts and set up your trade ideas. Step 2. Input your trade setups, entry point, stop loss, and risk. Step 3. Go about your day and let the Wushu do all the work through all sessions. Summary. The Wushu will position size for you, auto place stop order, move stop to break even, take partials for you, trail stop, limit max loss for the day. Auto hedge new feature. The Wushu 2.0 Auto Hedge Mode will hedge every position you take. It will manage the 2 positions using the Dojo proprietary exit mode. The Wushu will proceed to close the losing position and take profits from the winning position. The Wushu 2.0 Auto Hedge Mode is set to close at 1.5 R of every position it takes. Take your trading to the next level with the Wushu 2.0. Get our tool, uniforexdojo.com. info@uniforexdojo.com.
Good day, traders. Hoping that everybody's doing well today. This is Master FX Shifu. Let us hop onto the markets and see what we can take advantage of today. Do confirm if my sound is good. If my video is good, then I can definitely get started and we can try to take advantage. I see we've got J Bain. Definitely, let's go. It is a Friday. Let us take it easy as well and try and move swiftly. Gold, GJ. As the bot challenge orientated, J Bain, yes it is. Yeah, basically managing risk is one of the biggest factors of the bot actually. It's not really a bot, it's an expert advisor and risk manager. Trade management tool, so you still have to place your trades properly. It just moves in such a way that it will allow you to definitely be able to get into trades, move stock to break even, take as much as you can from your winning trades, and definitely run the whole day. Okay, let's check out gold and GJ from Mwawando. Awesome. I assume my view is clear. Did you catch yesterday's 5R? At Mod, we did a 5R setup on gold yesterday and it worked out quite beautifully. Let's see what we have on gold today and hopefully we will take advantage. And yeah, I did have another one now and I see it's going back into my region. I am looking for a sell. I was looking for it. Let me just erase this so I can let me just move this one. This is the one that we had yesterday, which maxed out at 5R, or rather 4.8R, which is pretty good. Okay, so if you check out here, we had a BOS, of course. So ideally, you'd want a price to probably turn. The break that caused this would be either this one here or this one. Okay, I'll show you just now quickly because I can see it actually did go back all the way to that region there. And if you go deeper into price, I'm going to go into the 15 to try and find a decent area to work with, and we did find this specific one here, unmitigated. Price never really got that high. And if you are going to use the 1 hour, this is definitely how you'd be looking at it, and this is how it worked out beautifully. And of course, there we go. So this is how we'd approach gold, still heading down to the bottom here. I'm also going to confirm and check for you guys. Let me just place one here. There we go. Okay, these are yesterday's setups. I'm just going to remove them. We're not going to look at them. It's a new day. Okay, and then just hopping on to the 4 hour. I'm just going to confirm if we are still bearish. Of course, definitely still bearish. 1 hour, that is still the OB we're working with. Okay, perfect. Do drop your pairs, guys. Drop your pairs. Let me just move the rest. I think on GU we had a very, very beautiful move yesterday. Where is it? Is it this one? Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Because I think we caught it somewhere here, and then it literally just tanked all the way, hitting 3.8, and we had a long as well. That's weird. Okay, let me check on, I think I was on the short term. No, Euro GBP. Oh, there we go. Euro GBP as well. Yeah, 11R. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. Not still playing in this region. I'm still expecting it to go to the top, because I mean, this balance left there as well. Still very bullish on it, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, then let me go back to the watch list for the stream. GJ, where's my GJ now? Oh, there we go. Oh, I moved it to the bottom because I've been losing on it. It's been humbling me, so usually when that happens, I just cut it down, move it to the bottom, and try let it earn its way back into my top priority list. So we'll see how this one works out. And usually I do reduce the risk as well. When I start losing on a pair, I literally reduce the risk very low, just so that I can try take advantage and basically earn its way back. So it needs to make some amends with me. That's essentially what I'm saying. Okay, so we are on a nice OB here. Go back into the hourly and would have a move along these regions. There we go. And then of course you'll target these lows here. This should be seen as a change of structure, but see how that goes. Okay, I wouldn't really see it as a reaccumulation, but it's the market. You just have to be careful. Let's just move to this high here. There we go. Beautiful. So our setup would look something like this. If you guys check, I think we had a setup yesterday, or the 11-hour trade, because it moved so perfectly in our direction, and we use the whoosher, of course. It literally allowed us, remember the whoosher doesn't hit take profit. It literally moves your stop until the market kicks you out. So for as long as you're correct, for as long as you're right, you'll keep adjusting your stop every 2 hours, all the way until you get wicked out or kicked out wherever the price ends. So I think yesterday we hit close to 1.8%. We're risking 0.25 on that trade. That was a bit of a risky one. And yeah, end up at 1.8 if I'm not mistaken. So that's one of the beauties about the whoosher toolbox. Beautiful, beautiful. What other page do you guys want to look at? Do drop your comments there, and I'll definitely take a look. And we'll see if we can take advantage for the day. It is a Friday as well, so do be careful, of course. Okay. Go back. Let's go and take a look at US 100. Okay, so US 100 is in the area that we're looking at yesterday. So we are essentially looking for it to go to the downside. Let's see, these are our areas of interest. I'm just gonna move these to these points here so we know exactly where we are. So now let's try and refine it. Let's try and refine it. And see Hoblo wants us to look at German 30. We'll look at it now. Taking some liquidity now. Here a BOS on the 15. US30 is at an area of interest. Okay, so for now we'll have to leave this as is. Keep watching it, but I am going to add an alert right here at the bottom to see if it starts giving me some structure to the downside. Okay, so let's see how that works out. There we go. So it's still valid, still very valid. Keep an eye on it. And then let's see what US30 is giving. Oh, US30 is at the high here as well. Never came back to the bottom because I think to take some of these, but I'm definitely not getting it now. Okay, let's take a look at the German 30 here. The one at the bottom still valid. So now let's just take a look at, because now you see prices basically retracing potentially to hit this OB here at the bottom and move to the upside. But meanwhile, on the lower time frames, and I'm going to give you guys a bit of a tip. So usually what happens with me, this is from experience by the way, when I start seeing these happening too many times, interrupting with my normal structure, I literally stop and I don't look at it anymore until I look at the most recent price action to try and see if I can find a point of entry where I can take advantage. And automatically I can already see that we are seeing this happening, but we're not breaking structure to the bottom side. So ideally what people are doing now, because they can see that there's a bit of a trend happening here, now we already know, automatically we start knowing that liquidity is being created at the top. And I would want to not touch it for as long as it's playing around here until I actually see the break, taking some of these orders here and potentially picking up an order from that top over there. Okay, so usually that becomes a bit of a challenge, but what you'd want to do is potentially use this area, and I'll show you why. If you go to the daily, it's probably an area of interest on the daily. Okay, sorry about that. What did I do there? Delete. Okay, so let me just mark it quickly. So automatically this area that I just marked here, already you can see these highs here that are, well, it took it here using this candle. Then let's see how the fall is looking. Yep. So automatically, if you start looking at, if you want to go down, by the way, if you want to go down, so you're looking at structure from this point, retracement, didn't break these highs, went to the downside. We didn't have a close, but it's still a bit of a push to the downside. So if it is going to go back up, it'll create some liquidity first, and potentially you'll find it come back into an OB in there, and then continue doing that. This is as perfect as it does, but you know, it can range first and ultimately before it hits this area and push to the upside. So that's ideally what you'd want to focus on with German 30. So be careful of that. So I am going to mark both and can definitely keep an eye on them. Okay, then we'd have something along these lines. There's actually a section, I think at the Yorick, it's actually a section that I should be uploading on the bootcamp sometime in the weekend. It's been very, very tricky to put it into context and easy to take in. Okay, but you will understand it soon. So for now, I'm just running through it because you can't really give away all the gems, can you? Anyway, so we'll have a target that looks like that, and then let me just mark it. There we go. And then going back into the setup, I see you've got Andre wants us to look at GU. We just looked at gold, so you can basically go back a bit and you'll see the gold view. This should be the last one actually. GU is actually now area of interest, so you can, well, it got in and left, but it's still very valid. Still expecting price to hit the zone here. Still expecting it to come back to the zone here. Still very, very valid. So I actually don't think I should be getting in, but I'm gonna add an alert, and then once it does get into the region, the whooshy will do the work. Okay, that's about it for the day, guys. That's about it. Let us catch you on Monday, same time. Do check out our bootcamp, check out the whooshy toolbox, and check out our signals. Happy trading, guys. Cheers.